Three, two, one, go. You're listening to The Kyle Chambers Show.
And welcome to the College Chambers Show. My name is College Chambers. I'm here today with Lisa Nye. Lisa Nye is the creative director of Jarvis Light Up, which happens every Christmas in Jarvis. Thank you so much for joining the show today.
Thank you so much for having me, Kyle. I really appreciate it. And congratulations on your podcast. I've been listening to your episodes. Fantastic.
Thank you very much. So explain why you wanted to start Jarvis Light Up and how it's evolved to what it is today.
Well, me and my husband and our friends Ernie and Kathy Bigelow, we kind of got together. It was a bit of a dark time during the beginning of COVID. We thought, what better way to lighten up dark than by literal lights, right? So decorated for Halloween, and that turned into inviting friends, and then the community got involved with the Jarvis Border Trade, and the next thing we know, we were off to the races with Light Up. And our sort of mission was to just spread the love of it just gives some joy, spread the love of Christmas, the holidays, to people who are really down about being at home, people who had lost people who were sick. For some reason, lights just make people happy. So that's kind of what we started.
Yeah, it was great. When it first started, it was in that 2020 COVID time, and you guys had Facebook Live. I think it was every week. It was inconsistent, then it became more consistent with different draws and prizes, and you'd have different prizes for kids and things around town, and finding the elf on the shelf around town was a lot of fun too. So it kind of brought light to people. And since over the last few years it's evolved, that you started with just Light Up, now it's evolved into, there was a winter festival this past year if I'm not mistaken, and there's been a lot of really fun things with divisions and that as well. So
oh yeah, we really evolved, because the four of us, and it's not just us, it's it's the whole Bigelow family, it's our volunteers. We really bounce well off each other, and we plant seeds of ideas, and then we don't sleep at all. We come up with ideas. And the Bigelows, I'll give you a little confession, they like their Disney World. So that is sort of our bar. We really try to build things towards something that people want to see. You can see lights in pretty much any town. Everybody does a great job. The communities do. But we want it to be just like a little bit more. So it's been magical, really, hasn't it?
yeah, it has been a lot of fun.
Yeah. We've been happy to be part of it and part of the growth of it, and seeing what we really want to do is, at the time of COVID, businesses were hurting, people were hurting. We wanted to make sure people knew about our local community, the local people who are on service groups, and just spread the news of what local people can do when they work together. So I think we achieved that.
What are some of the companies that have been consistent sponsors since day one for Jarvis Light Up?
Oh boy, everybody, Kyle, everybody. So we actually had everybody become involved from the beginning of the time of Light Up. We had not only our businesses, Nice Concrete and Lens Auto, but we've had businesses like Elliott's, Montague Construction, Elite Manufacturing, all sorts of business, and individuals like Greg Hilton. People just want to be part of the growth of it all. And my apologies, because every business deserves to be billboarded for this. It wouldn't happen without generosity of businesses in town. And now it's other businesses from out of town that want to be part of it too.
What are some of the amazing things that you've been able to give away through draws and such at the event?
Oh, well, things like we've given away platinum tickets for 4 with food to the Toronto Maple Leafs, which are almost impossible to get. Those things, like from Lafarge, they've given us those, they've donated those kind of tickets. All sorts of ticketing events, events for kids. We've also given cash prizes, like around $8,000 we give away every year on a wheel that we do with the Facebook Lives. Last year we gave away $1,000 worth of Foodland gift cards. But we find every year that people need this kind of stuff. It's hard over the holidays. It's hard doing holiday stuff. So we really try to think of that when we think of prizing, like a freezer full of beef, giveaways of hams, things like that people really can utilize, right? So we've given away a lot of fun stuff, and everything's free, Kyle. it's, you know, a lot of events say we're free, but they're not entirely free. Like, it's good for them, but we can honestly say that you can come into our park and you don't have to spend a cent. Your kid's going to get a magic wand. You get to see fireworks. You're going to get food for free. Tim Hortons is amazing with stuff like that. Hot chocolate for free. You're going to get entertained this year. It's going to blow your socks off.
Yeah, I remember going to the one last year. I think it was the first year back in December of 2023 where you had it as kind of a festival feel in the park. And I remember people from all over Haldeman County went to that. And Rock and Ray from 92.9 The Grand in Caledonia was there. And it was a really fun, awesome experience. I'm excited to see where it's going to grow from here.
Rock and Ray's coming back this year. We got a lot of surprises. Maybe somebody green is going to show up this year. We're lucky that we have a community filled with media, and news and media vehicles that really help us, because, like I said, we're not for profit. So we do rely on a lot of people donating things. And Ray knew what he was in for until he was there. He was just astounded. I loved to see his face because he's hard to surprise. He was surprised that almost 10,000 people were in our park last year. It was amazing.
Thank you so much for joining the show today.
You're welcome, Kyle. It was a lot of fun.